I'm Sarah, and today we have a mini Disneyland Paris haul and something extra special exciting. I have a trip announcement. I am so excited, but we'll leave that till the end and we'll get started on what we got in Disneyland. So I have a very small bag because we literally went for just the day. It was a quick in, quick out. So we only have a little bag of merch, but you know, it's still a good little bag. And they've started to do these reusable shopping bags, which is really awesome. This bag only cost me €1, which is give or take roughly £1 now because the exchange rate is so rubbish. But it's really awesome because on this side you have Disneyland Paris written up the side there, and the gorgeous castle with the fireworks, which is great. And then on the other side we have lots of main things. So we have the main man himself, Mickey Mouse. It's a Small World. Love that ride. Many don't. Hyperspace Mountain, as it is in Disneyland Paris. And then we have things that are in the studios, the Hollywood studios. So you have the Tower of Terror here, and then this is like is it like a water tank or an oil tank or something, and it has big Mickey ears, and it's basically the symbol of the park when you go in. So let's get started. So like I said, not masses of things in here. So we'll start with the freebies. So I don't know if anyone else does the same as me, but I always pick up a ton of leaflets. I don't know why. Do I have plans of things to do with them? I don't know. I just get them because I think one day, oh, what happens if I didn't get a leaflet? Probably nothing. But anyway, so I've got a pile of park maps, and in the park map we have both parks, she says as she tries to open it. So, oh, nearly lost it. So we have Magic Kingdom and then the Hollywood Studios. To be fair, I've been there so many times that I know where everything is now, even down to the toilets. I'm pretty sussed on what it is. I might pick it up every now and then just to remind me of the odd thing, but not usually. So they're the current park maps. And then next we go on to the programs for what's going on, character meet and greets, all of the fun things, parades, maybe even fireworks. So at the moment it's Festival of the Lion King for the summer. I think it goes on till September. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see any of the Lion King stuff because it was really busy and there were certain things we wanted to get done in the park for the day, so we missed out on those. But I've got a program all the same. It also has the Walt Disney Studios program included in there as well, so it's a leaflet for both parks, which is really helpful, and it just gives you a layout of all the different things. Like on here, yeah, we've got all the meet and greets. It tells you where they are, what times they are, who's possibly going to be there, because they vary for different things. And then the same on the other side. For Magic Kingdom, there's obviously more for Magic Kingdom because it's a much bigger park. But yeah, so these are always by the gates when you go in, so you can just grab them on your way in. And then this one is for Buffalo Bill's Wild West show. I absolutely love this show. The food is really good, the entertainment is really good. It's just a really fun show. If you can add it to your trip, it is definitely worth it. Couldn't recommend it enough. And I'd never seen the leaflet before, but that's probably because I wasn't looking. So when I saw that, I was like, yep, definitely want to hold on to one of those. And all the ones that fell on the floor are just repeats of the other ones, so we won't rescue those. So going on to another freebie that I got, if you want to call park maps freebies, is the Lion King badge. And you get this if you stay in one of the Disney hotels. We were not staying in a Disney hotel, but a cast member very kindly got me one. I was so happy and chuffed and just really pleased. And yeah, it was a little bit of magic sprinkled on me that day. I was really pleased because I do like a Disney badge. So yeah, if you're staying there, this is the badge you will get when you check in. So it's just a nice picture of Simba there. The colouring is really cool. You can write your name on it as well, which would be really awesome. So yeah, that's really cool. I'm loving that. So that was my little freebie and my bit of Disney magic. So going on to purchases, what does she start with? Oh, I'm going to start with this because it was the reason I went all the way to Disney for the day. Now, I don't know if many people know, but we are getting Marvel at the Disneyland Paris park. So a lot of Hollywood Studios is going to turn into Marvel. And one of my favourite, well, my husband and I's favourite rides is going to be closing for good, which I'm so sad about because it is one of the best rides. And that is Rockin Rollercoaster. Obviously, it's still going to be in Florida, but for me, that's not the quickest or easiest trip to ride this ride. So my husband and I wanted to ride it one last time before it closed. We don't normally buy ride pictures, but we decided that this was a monumental moment as it shuts on the 1st of September. Never to be seen again. So yeah, we decided to take a day trip all the way to Disneyland Paris just to ride this ride, which we actually managed to ride twice. So we got the one in the frame that signifies Rockin Rollercoaster. It was awesome both times. So glad we got to ride it again. Just a brilliant ride, and I'm really sad to see it go. So this is our picture, me and my husband rocking out on the Rockin Rollercoaster. Yeah, just brilliant. Really sad it won't be there the next time I get to go to the park. So yeah, that's our picture, and I believe that was $19.99. I believe that's how much that was. Which I know is expensive for a photo in a frame, but it's a big memory for us, so it really didn't matter how much it cost. We were happy to pay it to have that memory for our future. And the awesome thing was we got fast passes for the ride as well, but then we didn't have to use them, so they will also be something that I hold on to and will stay with the picture, and I'm really chuffed about them. So that's just our fast passes, so that's really cool. Really glad to hold on to those. My next item is a hobby of mine, and that is colouring. Now, I know some people are like, why do adults colour? That's like the craziest thing. That's for kids. But ever since the trend has been back in fashion and all the rest of it, and you know, life is stressful and you want things to do, I think colouring is the way to go. I used to love it as a kid. I still love it as a grown-up. It's a way to pass the time, and Disney are doing some amazing colouring books. I already own 2 Disney ones, yet to be coloured because I'm not brave enough to ruin the pages. But I got this one to the collection because this was new. I hadn't seen this in Disneyland before. So this one is Love Stories, and it is just the different love stories of Disney. So we have Cars and the Aristocats. Oh, that is so cute. Like, the details of these are just absolutely beautiful. Who have we got there? Oh, Mulan. And what we got here? Oh, that's Aurora. Really nice one there. They're just so detailed, these. Like, I love, there we go. Look, we got Simba and Nala. Really nice. And every page is different, none are the same. They're all, oh, that's a lovely one. Peter Pan and Wendy. So just really nice. And if you wanted to, you could frame them up, or, you know, give them to the kids for something to do to keep them quiet. I'm just trying to see how many pages. I think it's saying that there are 60. Unfortunately, my French is rubbish, so I'm assuming that this is saying there's 60 pages to colour. And I love how it says anti-stress at the bottom. That's brilliant. That's just exactly what it is. Anti-stress. So yeah, that's lovely. And that cost €9.95. And I can't remember what store I think this was World of Disney, which is in the Disney Village. I'm sure this was in World of Disney. I only went in a few shops, so I'm going to say World of Disney on that one. And then we have, I don't normally buy postcards, but this one was all my favourite things in Fantasyland, and I just thought it was absolutely adorable. It cost €1 and it has the Cheshire Cat from The Maze, It's a Small World and the teacups, and it's just super cute. Absolutely love that. Possibly going to frame it up. Not really sure what I'm going to do with that yet, but I do really love that. That is super, super cute. It just says everything about Disney to me on there. So totally loving that. And like I say, yeah, that was €1. Again, I'm not sure where I got that, but postcards are everywhere in Disneyland Paris, so I'm sure you could find it if you were looking for it. And then next we'll go on to, if she can reach it, there we go, a magnet. Now, I'm a magnet collector. If we go on holiday, if we go out for the day, anything, I will buy a magnet. We already have quite a few Disneyland Paris magnets, but I like to see the different ones they come out with, because they do come out with quite a lot. And this one I loved. I found this in the shop near the Ratatouille ride. It's all sort of Parisian based, in the Hollywood studios, and it says Disneyland Paris. And we have Remy and his brother Emile, and it says Petit Déjeuner Parisian. She says, which is, I know this much, Parisian's breakfast. But yeah, I just really love that because it was different for Disney, but it also represents Paris, which is also really cool. So there's a close-up of the magnet. It's also sort of raised and 3D as well, which is really nice, and the colours are just really lovely on that. It's just really nice. I mean, unless you really closely looked at that, you would think it was just a Paris magnet as opposed to Disneyland Paris, which is also really cool. And on the back we paid €4.99 for that, which I don't think is bad for a magnet in one of the Disney parks. So that will be going up on my fridge. Oh, that badge wants to be involved. So let's go on to some pins. I only bought 2 this time, but like I say, we were only there for the day, so the amount of time we spent in the shops was very limited. So the first one was one I've been looking for. There are 6 Disney hotels on site. Is it 6 or 7? Disneyland Paris Hotel, the Sequoia Lodge, New York, Newport Bay. There's 7, I think. Oh my goodness, 6 or 7. Anyway, I've stayed at the Santa Fe before. I never saw the pin badge. It's always the way. I had the same with the Cheyenne. I was looking for the Cheyenne pin badge, couldn't find it anywhere. Then I go again and I find the pin badge. So I was really chuffed to get the Santa Fe because I already have the Cheyenne and the New York for the hotels that I've stayed in before. So I was really chuffed with this, and I love these because they have like the room key detail on it, and then they have Mickey Mouse in an outfit relating to the hotel, and it's just always beautiful and colourful and really nice. So really pleased to add that to my collection. And pins don't say how much they are, do they? So it's a yellow. I'm really sorry, I'm not sure what that is. I want to say maybe $9.99, but that would be a guess. You guys out there might know better than me. I'm a bit rubbish. I'm just like, oh, I want it, I'll buy it. And this one is so cute. So cute. And I found this was the last one in this particular shop, so it must have been very popular. And it's Alice in Wonderland with Dinah, which I just thought was so cute because you don't get much Dinah merchandise, and I absolutely love Alice in Wonderland, and I absolutely love cats. So yeah, I wish there was more Dinah merchandise. So yeah, I was really pleased with this, and I just love this pin. It's just so cute. It has more of a raised sort of gloss to it. And even the card has Alice in Wonderland details. So it has the flowers from the golden afternoon and the teacups. And yeah, it's just so beautiful and detailed. And there were other pins in the collection, but at the time this was the one I wanted to go for because I didn't really want to go crazy buying a million pins. So I went for this one, which is just gorgeous. And then that again, sorry, I don't know what green is. I think green is cheaper. So let's go $7.99. Again, put it down in the comments below if you know the colours. I should have written them down, shouldn't I? But yeah, that's absolutely gorgeous. So that will be added to my Alice board. And last, but by no means least, the two cheeky chappies who I love the most, and a big old pair of ears. It's Chip and Dale, or in Disneyland Paris they are called Tic and Tac, which just makes me chuckle every time I see it. But they have gone all Parisian and French with their outfits. They're just so adorable. I love Chip and Dale. I love ears. I already own a pair of Chip and Dale ears from Disneyland Paris, which are, oh goodness me, which are behind me here. So the 25th anniversary one's pretty much in the same position really, which is super cute. So yeah, I already own those. So when I saw the Parisian version, I was like, yes, we have to get those. So we have embroidered stars on each ear, which is super cute. The ears themselves are quite lightweight, and I'm assuming that's because the plushes are not. So your weight is in the middle, which is pretty good. It makes it more balanced when they're on your head. So they both have a beret and a nice little stripy shirt. Dale's has Paris written on the back, and I love how they're wearing an opposite colour hat to their shirt. I just think that is super adorable, really nice. And then you have this label that has Paris written all over it. It's super cute in the colours of the French flag, and they were $19.99. So brilliant price on those. And that's a close-up of our two cheeky chappies. Super cute, absolutely loving them, really nice, and totally worth the €20. As obviously in Florida the ears are getting quite expensive, and with the exchange rate they are expensive. So €20 is not too bad for these. So I absolutely love them. So that's everything from this haul. Like I say, it was only little. We were there for less than 24 hours, so I was quite impressed by what I bought, considering we weren't there for very long. I don't know what to choose as my favourite item. It's going to be a toss-up of two things. These ears, because one, I love Chip and Dale and I love Mickey ears, and I love that these are Parisian and French and marvellous. They are so cute. But ultimately, I think it has to be our Rockin Rollercoaster photo, which is going to take pride of place in our front room. Yeah, it was worth the trip for the day just to do this again. We did ride quite a lot of other rides as well, but yeah, really pleased that we did get to go back on this ride, because we can't make it there again before it closes. So yeah, I was totally chuffed about that. So yeah, so that's it for my haul. Have you been to Disneyland Paris yourself? Do you love it just as much as I do? It's probably up there with my favourite park. Probably just because I do love it. I have so much fun every time I'm there, and it's obviously closer to me. as much as I love Florida and I adore Florida, it is a long way to go, whereas Paris is not very far from me. I can get there in less than sort of 3.5 hours. So yeah, Paris has a special place in my heart. I should learn French really as I go there as much as I do. So on to my news of a trip. And I'm so excited to share with you that I'm actually going for a longer trip to Disneyland Paris this time. It's not going to be a fly-by-night visit. We are actually going to be staying at Disney. We are going in November. So excited. Even though that time of year tends to be pretty cold in Paris, but we've been many times in the winter, so we're used to it. So we will be staying at the Sequoia Lodge, so we will actually get the full Disney experience, which I can't wait. We have 3 full days there. So excited, and hopefully, if I'm brave enough and I think I can do a good job of it, I will hopefully be taking you guys with me and sharing my fun and madness of the park and just what we get up to when we're there. I absolutely love it. It's just amazing, and yeah, I'm really hoping I am brave enough to take you guys with me and film our days when we are there. So thank you so much for watching and sharing this with me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And if you'd like to subscribe, that would be absolutely awesome, and share along in my Disney madness. If you are subscribed, also click on that notification bell and you'll get updates of when I have released a video, and you can see what Disney madness I've been up to. Thanks very much, guys. Have a magical day and keep living your daydream life. Bye.